welcome back to the Diluted Ironman Challenge, as I've been calling it on YouTube. And today, well, I'm going to have to backtrack a little bit on a previous episode, in fact the last episode. And the reason for that was... oh, I don't want to drive off there. Why am I even here? I don't know. Anyway, the reason for that was, if you remember, I equipped this green chest armor, and I'm gonna throw that off, and I'm not gonna wear it, and I'm gonna sell it when we get to a vendor. And the reason for that is actually where we're going first. Oh yeah, I'll cover that, what we were talking about previously, shortly. Anyway, so the reason for that is I actually thought the Ironman WoW website, which tracks the progress of people doing the Ironman challenge, had gone offline, because obviously it's a couple of years since I've looked at this whole thing. And I checked before starting, in episode 0, I checked whether the website was still online, and it was not. And I figured it had just gone, and no one really cared about Ironman anymore, and that actually isn't the case. I gave it another check the other day, and it's still there. They must have just had some technical difficulties. You know how it is, and so yeah, that's still there, and it's all tracking fine, and the rules are still the same. And because of that, because we can now actually where are we? I'm not going there. I'm going here. Because of that, I'm going to actually participate in this properly, as well as I can. I think the gear issue might still be a problem, but there's loads of reasons why the changes that have come in the past 2 expansions have actually helped things a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about that whilst we're on this flight path. And primarily, if you watched the previous 60, nearly 70 episodes, one of the things you would have noticed a lot is, because there was the concept of a hit cap back then, and we could never get anywhere near the hit cap, because our gear was pretty shit, very shit in fact, we were missing an awful lot of our shots, and our pet was also missing an awful lot of its abilities as well. Including things like Growl. I'm not sure whether Growl could actually miss, but Kill Command, I think, which was basically the single target best way of getting aggro after Growl. That could actually sometimes miss, and that was that made for some fun times, I can tell you. So, but now, of course, that's not the case. Now there is no concept of a hit cap. Blizzard saw the light and made everything hit every single time. So basically, although we're not going to have great gear, and although we've lost some really useful abilities like Kill Command and Kill Shot and Serpent Sting and a few others, Trap, I think we've lost our single target Trap as well. Even though we've lost those, every single one of our shots will be hitting, so it might not be too bad. So we'll see how it goes. Let's sell those. And obviously our weapons now do a bit more damage as well, because we lost a stat slot. We used to have a melee stat slot, so yeah, we don't have that anymore. Right, so that's that. That's the first couple of minutes talking rubbish. In the last episode as well, I was waiting for people to respond to which zone to level in next, and I realised I hadn't actually uploaded many episodes, so I've started those uploading. In the meantime, no one's responded, so I'm just going to continue on to Loch Modan. I'm going to go this way. I vaguely remember there being a quest up here. I'm not sure that it's still in the game, so let's have a look up here. The Northgate Pass. So that's that, yeah. And actually, if you go and check out the WoW Ironman website, unfortunately I can't remember the URL off the top of my head, but if you were to go and check that out, you will actually see they do a couple of other challenges as well, which is interesting. Can I just mount up all the way through here now? looks like it, doesn't it? That's good. And one of those... there's 2 other challenges, and we're not going to do either of them because they look pretty horrible. There's no quest there. There used to be a quest here, I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, let's turn back. Yeah, so one of the quests they do now is limited quests. So, because obviously it's too easy, right? With all this XP that you get from quests, it's too easy. So they now make it so that you can't do more than 10 quests per level, which and everything else you have to grind. And that's horrible. Really don't like the idea of that, especially when you get to Draenor, old Draenor, because I'm pretty sure you have to do that. You have to do the opening quest, the quest chain. So I'm not sure how that works. I don't actually know whether anyone's completed that challenge and gone to 100 yet, but there have been a few people that have completed the Iron Man challenge recently. Druids and hunters. So, ooh, what's happened there? Hello? He looks... Is he undead? Or is he just a skeleton? I think he's just a skeleton, isn't he? I guess if he was undead, he wouldn't be dead. So yeah, it is possible. People have shown it's possible. Now, of course, however, the tracking website that you can register your character on only checks whether you're valid when you tell it you want to check whether you're valid. And that does mean it's really easily open to abuse. So, for example, do we have... Is there a quest stall? What are we going to do? Oh, there we go. We're going to go back, because obviously we like backtracking in quests, don't we? Yeah, so what you could do, if you were so inclined and wanted to cheat... I'm not sure why you would register on a website and then cheat it, but whatever. What you could do is register your character, go all out, wearing all of the gear that you wanted, and use all of the talents and whatnot, you know, including heirlooms. You could even be in a guild, all that stuff. It wouldn't matter. And then you could leave. We're going to need to choose a reward. Pick that. Ooh, big bear. And there he is. Look, Mange Claw. You alright, Mange Claw? And then you go on back onto the website and you update it when you're not wearing all of the lovely green, blue, or purple gear. And jobs are good. Everyone's none the wiser. That's it. Yeah. If you really wanted to, I don't know, run a website or run a YouTube channel where you had lots of Warcraft viewers, and you wanted to tell them how great you were, you could complete the entire challenge wearing the best gear you could possibly get, and you know, all that kind of stuff, cheating basically, and then complete it in your own time without recording any of it, and then say that you'd just done it and there'd be no proof. It's incredibly easy to cheat, and the reason for that is it's just a personal challenge. That's all it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be competition, world competition level, although I guess some people they want it to be. It's whatever you want it to be. It's just a bit of fun. For example, there's one small channel on YouTube, and they're doing this as a group. They're just going to try and get through the whole thing in a group. Obviously not doing dungeons and PvP and stuff, but you know, that's not in the rules. But it's okay because it's a personal challenge. Right. Anyway, quests. So we are going for the Southgate status report. I've done these quests a billion times, almost literally a billion times, and they're really simple. And thankfully we have a mount now. So what's a path up? There we can get over. They put a path in somewhere. Anyway, we'll go around the back here. Trog incursion. And there's loads of rares to pick up on. It's good that we've got this new map here that's showing them all. And we're going to try and get as many of those as we possibly can, because they give us loads of XP. So surprised we're allowed to do that actually. Well, I tell you what I've done actually. I just can't even see the path. Oh, that's fine. You've actually got a rare up here. Let's see if he's actually here. I guess I saw somebody else doing these quests, so probably not. Can't even see any mobs, let alone any rares. Yeah, so anyway, you should never see me missing a shot anymore. I think they can still parry or deflect if we're not getting them from the front, I think. I guess we can keep an eye out for that. But I think we're good. Oh, torch toss. We'll have less of that. And oh look, there we go. My gosh, I don't ever remember killing my gosh, but there you go. Let's slaughter him now. Level 11, silver dragon. Oh, aggro. Oh, look at that, 2.5k. Awesome. And yeah, they normally give a green level item as well, so which we're not going to wear. And I guess actually now we can remove. Actually, when I'm out of the way, we can remove my gosh. Oh, from the map. It's nice to go through an entire area and get everything cleaned off, and yes, we've killed all the rares there, but it's quite. You have to be pretty lucky to find them all. Wow, there's like very few of them about. Oh, there's the path, look, that I was talking about. I think. It's a bit of a shortcut. It's not really worth it though. We'll go back that way when we've completed these quests. 3 of 12 stone splinter trogs. I'm not seeing any trogs. Thankfully it's not a drop quest. Oh, actually no, it is a drop quest, isn't it? We need the teeth. You need 8 of those. That shouldn't be difficult, because you would think they'd have at least 1 in their mouths. That one didn't. So that's weird. Must have been like an old granddad trog. Hey, I remember. Before these dwarves. Something like that. They're all like that, in fact, by the looks of it. Oh, we had 1 tooth. We took his one and only tooth. It's probably looking forward to the day that dropped out. He could put it under his pillow at night for the tooth fairy. But no, we've killed him and taken the tooth. Whew. It's a pretty harsh day. Yeah, well, I'm not liking how poor we are at holding aggro. This is that doesn't bode well at all. At least we've got some to actually kill. So that's nice. Nope. Wow, these teeth. yeah, it's very, very easy to grab aggro. So if you see here, you will get an aggro meter there. I think if it's above, if the percentage is above 130, we pull aggro. So you'll hear a boom like that when we get close to that. I think it goes a bit gold first to highlight it, and then it'll go red to show that we actually have aggro. There you go. And yeah, that's not good. We still need 4 teeth. It's like we're a dentist trying to, you know, collect enough teeth to make some false teeth. Maybe these stone splinter trogs have very nice dentures. I don't know. Maybe like, you know, gold. It's like the equivalent of gold dentures that rap artists have. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna have next. A big golden medallion. Who knows? Get away from me! Don't throw a torch at me! Ah, oh, he got me 15 damage. And I'm burning! For 2. Come on, 2 more! I was getting a bit ahead of myself there. We need... Oi, oi, oi. Oh my gosh. There's Emog the Crusher is up here. It'd be nice if we could find Emog as well. I don't think we will. In terms of like actually grabbing aggro, there's lots we can do to actually kind of mitigate against that. Actually, let's see where the Emog is. It's up here. He's meant to be on this little plateau, but kind of there. He's not. Yeah, there's a lot we can do to actually mitigate against growing aggro. Primarily, it's just stop shooting. That'd be the #1 way, because that's what's generating the aggro. Is that it's generally specific types of shots or the amount of damage. Yay, we're done. Let's go then. And a little bit later on, if we're fighting more than one mob at once, we will probably be using heals on our pet, and those also generate threat. Yeah, just have to be careful of those. I don't know if we have to. This would be funny, wouldn't it, if I died? That's okay. Dalaran Sharp. You see, we've. I don't think we used to be on green level items so early on. The fact that we're not
See you soon. What's on your mind?
gets very difficult to actually get items. Mail we can't wear. There was a club which we can't use. So that's always another quest there.
How are you?
Kill 8. What was that? Oh, it's the treasure goblin. Huh.
Safe travels.
Alright, let's head off. Have I got that pet? I don't. Where did you get that pet from? Was it? It's from. Is it from the Diablo expansion pack? I think. If you know, put it in the comment section below. Because I'll no doubt forget to go and Google that. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's from Diablo.